Guys, so this is a pre-film video because I'm trying to pre-film at least one video per day. And this is basically a bunch of facts about me. So yeah, so the first fact about me is that I'm 14 years old. Second fact is that I was born in 2005. Third fact about me is my birthday is October 24th. Fourth fact about me is that my birthday is the 10th month of the year. Fifth fact, I'm pretty sure, or the next fact about me is that I love doing my social media live. The next fact about me is I wanted the social media live since I was 5 years old, and I'm gonna work my butt off to keep it in for the rest of my life. The next fact about me is that many times I got so to getting a social media life, and then it ended up backfiring and failing because basically my parents didn't think I was ready and different. Like it was just so many things, but we actually did talk about it throughout my life like many times. And at one point I literally filmed a video of me singing Let It Go. And I was so excited because I genuinely thought that we were going to post it on YouTube, and I'm so excited because my social media life was going to start. And then my dad was like, oh, you're not ready. And then basically ended up just being something very embarrassing for the family that we still have to this day. The next fact about me is that I am born to be a dancer. I generally did not know for most of my life. It was until I was 11, 12 when I took my first dance class and really got into watching Dance Moms. And when I took my dance class, as I discovered I'm born to be a dancer. The next fact about me is the style. I only tried a few styles of dance in my life, but out of the few that I have tried, ballet is my best. The next fact about me is I am a very technical dancer. The next fact about me is I am a perfectionist. I don't like things when I like to make sure that my dancing, what I do is always high quality, or at least knowing that I put my 110% in and try to make it as perfect as it can be. And if it's not up to my level of what I want, then I redo it until it's up to the level that I want. Next fact about me is I love unicorns and rainbows. Another fact about me is I love glitter and slime. Another fact about me is that I have a crush. Another fact about me is that when I was 12, almost 13, I became a mom to a dog named Sam. And he is a big chunk of my world. And I just love him to death. The next fact about me is that I love Pac-Man. The next fact about me is I have a strong streak of luck on one arcade game called Big Bass Wheel. And for those who don't know what it is, it's basically just the game that you pull down this bar really hard and the wheel spins. I have like extremely good luck on it. Like literally, I usually get like the 500 or like more. Another fact about me is that I've never been on a trampoline except for one time until I was essentially 12, I'm pretty sure. I was either 11, almost 12, or I think it was a little bit after I turned 12. And the time before that was at the Autism Center because I got to pick one thing for us to do as the final thing. And my parents to this day do not know about that. And then the reason that I never been on a trampoline other than that and like a few other was because, which leads us to our next fact, I have on wheelchair brands, and my mom thinks that means no trampolines. That's also the reason that when I was little, my dreams got crushed and being a gymnast. Another fact about me is that along with dance, I do really enjoy watching gymnastics. Another fact about me is that my ultimate top two idol is my crush and JoJo Siwa. Because I look up to them so much because JoJo Siwa is this huge personality. She's a huge person, and that it's like amazing that she went from just being a person that's human like I am to being this superstar, and I hope that she becomes president one day and make some good laws that everyone must be on top and just be amazing. Keep being themselves. Because I totally would agree. If she could magically just make the world where like everything was just JoJo-y, I would be down for that 100%. And the reason I say my crush is because I have a really, really strong love for him in ways that I don't even think he knows. But that is just, I look up to him. And he was the one there that was pushing me when I didn't want to sing because I was too scared, in front of people. He was the one that told me that I could back out if I wanted to. Like, he was just the one that's been there for so long of my life and just plays those big moments. And that takes a lot of courage, So the next fact about me is that I have not seen my crush in over a year, and it's driving me nuts. I literally gotten to where I dream about him and pull my hair out. Sadly, the dream always ends bad. Literally, I think out of the time that I haven't seen him, only one of them was actually even a good dream. And even then, that was a great. All of them aren't like scary, they're just kind of sad. They end really sad with someone dying in them. Like it's either me or him, it's always someone. There was also the one with JoJo Siwa did. Another fact about me is that I watch a lot of YouTube, and some of my favorite YouTubers this time, JoJo Siwa is Rachel Ballinger, Colleen Ballinger, the Ballinger family, and let's see, the Life Lab channel. I watch a lot of YouTubers, so I'm only gonna name a few. Who else? My niece Bella, Isabella Ellis, and I watch a lot of YouTubers. Another fact about me is that I'm not as big of a fan as of a YouTuber that I used to be addicted to watching, which is Matty B. Only because he's gone through the phase where he's changed so much that, like, literally when I first was watching him, I was really loving his music and everything, and then pretty much lately he's just not been up to par. Like, he's just kind of been totally opposite. He literally dyed his hair blonde, and personally, only for me, I usually don't get mad about blonde but I don't think he looks very good with it, to be honest. Not trying to be rude, of course. It's just, I feel like it's partly because I never pictured him with blonde hair. Like, he has light or lighter color hair, but I don't think that I didn't think he would become blonde. He was already naturally like a reddish color hair. So another fact about me is that I love the show Chicken Girls on YouTube, and also the show Sunny Side Up, which sadly I don't think is doing another season. Hopefully it is. And also the show Total Eclipse, and there was one other Crazy Fast, I'm pretty sure is what it was called. But yeah, all done by Brat TV, which also holds one of my favorite YouTubers in Annie LeBlanc and Haley LeBlanc. And also Piper Raquel. Like, it holds a lot of YouTubers I love. Because there's more, but if I listed all of them, we would be here for a while. Another fact about me is that I always wanted to dye my hair blonde, but felt like it wouldn't fully work because I love JoJo so much, and also my crush naturally has like reddish orange hair that's really light and it's like really pretty. Another fact about me is that I am friends with more than just my crush in boys, but I never have had a crush on any of these other boys. And essentially it's only like one. And we're just friends. I repeat, just friends. It was like one or two, but to show you that we are just friends, literally some of them I forgot what they look like, to be honest, because it's been so long, and naturally that just shows we are just friends. Nothing more. I have my crush. Another fact about me is that I don't let big things bother me. Like, per se, and last time I saw my crush, he said that he had a girlfriend. And I genuinely, when he first said it, I went like, at first, I went like, oh, that's my head playing trick. And then it sunk in that, wow, it's actually real. Because he started saying what he got for like Valentine's Day for her and stuff. And then I went like, wow, this is real. Well, it just means I gotta work even harder now. You know, a good challenge doesn't hurt me. I like a good challenge like that. Another fact about me is I don't want to be the other girl in any time. I do love my crush, but if that means basically being the other girl, which is essentially only the person that my crush breaks up with one person to be with, and honestly, I don't want to be her. Now, if my crush's girlfriend, I don't know if they're still dating, I don't know, it's been a year, was really rude and not a nice person, which I don't think is real because I know my crush and I don't think that he would do that. No. Then I would do it in a heartbeat, you know. But I don't like to be rude. Now, if they were already broken up, then I would be like, okay. Another fact about me is that I have a big family. Another fact about me is that I have autism, which is part of why I do this. Although everyone says that's part of why, but I honestly don't think so, because I'm just someone that naturally, I have to be doing something at all times. And this is a real thing because Colleen Ballinger were talking about it. I have to be doing something at all times. I have to have something in my hands at all times, and just doing this is fun to me. Another fact about me is that I don't really do TikTok as much as most people do. Like right now, TikTok's a big thing, and I'm like, it's cool, but it's not my biggest thing. But I do honestly really like it. And for those who don't know what TikTok is, I'm gonna be explaining to you after I readjust, because I'm sitting on my tailbone and it hurts. Okay, that was good. So basically, TikTok is basically an app that you make videos that can be in between 15 seconds to a minute, and then you can do so many different things. You can do dancing, you can do just funny comedy, and literally anything you could run it. Just a fly. Wait, that's not a fly, that's a gnat, but another fact about me is that 1 year for my birthday, we went to the Crayola Experience in Pennsylvania, which is so far away from us, but it was also one of the closest ones to us. So I think it was the closest one, and I got terrified on that trip because of what's going to be our next fact, but I loved the actual Crayola Experience. So the next fact is I have a big fear of big characters, and the reason I got terrified on that trip, because you are probably wondering, is because, so there was a restaurant called Perkins, and basically, highly recommend their bacon. World's best bacon in my opinion. I love their bacon, it's the world's best, and I miss it. Okay. But there was a Ninja Turtle there, and it freaked me out.